Hi, this is Rakesh from Tripathi. Welcome back. Today's topic, polynomials. In previous lecture, I covered definition of polynomials, types of polynomials, zeros of polynomials, and remainder theorem. Now I am going to continue this topic with factor theorem. Before that, let us recap about the polynomial. As I have told to you people, polynomial means if you want to check the given algebraic expressions polynomial or not, first just you have to check whether the power of each variable is positive integer or not. If the power of each variable in the given algebraic expressions positive integer, then it will be polynomial. So y square is what? Is it polynomial? Yes, this is the polynomial. 1 upon y square. Is it polynomial? No. The reason is that it will be y raised power minus 2. Root y. It is a polynomial? No. The reason is that y raised power 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 is not a positive integer. This exponent should be the positive integer. Then the given algebraic expression will be polynomial. So now y square plus y, is it a polynomial? Definitely. Yeah, of course this is a polynomial. The reason is that the power of each variable is what? Positive integer. This is the 2 positive integer. What is the power of this variable? 1 positive integer. Y square plus root y. Is it polynomial? No, this is not a polynomial. The reason is that the power of each variable is not a positive integer. After that, remainder theorem. Find remainder. Remainder theorem means what? Without division, without actual division, method of finding remainder without actual division is known as the remainder theorem. So, how to do and how to find the remainder? I'll tell you, suppose that 7, you are dividing 7 by 2, 2, 3 is 6. So remainder is what? 1. Now, if you want to find the remainder over here, what we do? Let this be the fx. Fx means the given function in terms of x. If you want to find the remainder and you are dividing this function by x minus 2. So I have told you earlier also what are the zeros of the divisor. This is the divisor, this is the dividend. So if you want to find the remainder, first you need to find the zeros of the divisor. So what are the zeros of the divisor? 2. So remainder will be equal to f2. Okay, f2. Look at here again. I am repeating divisor of this. You are dividing this. This is the dividend and this is the divisor. What is the divisor? What are the zeros of this divisor? Means if you put 2 instead of x, this whole expressions will be 0. It means 2 is the zeros of this polynomial. So if you want to find the remainder, find f2. F2 function is instead of x you have to put 2. So remainder is what? F2. Now look at here. This is your algebraic expression. Dividend is given. Put instead of x2, it will be 2 cube plus 3 into 2 square plus 3 into 2 plus 1. Now it will be 8 plus 2 to the 4 3 is 12 plus 3 to the 6 plus 1. Now 12 plus 8 26 plus 1 27. So this is what? 27 is the remainder. Now we are going to discuss about the factor theorem. What is the factor theorem exactly? Factor means what? If 2 is the factor of, if I am asking you 2 is the factor of 7, no, 2 is not factor of 7. Why? The reason is that if you are dividing 7 by 2, 7 is not divisible by 2, so 2 is not factor. You are getting the remainder. If if I am asking you 2 is the factor of 6, so what will you do? Just divide 6 by 2. 2 3 is 6. So remainder is what? 0. It means what? If the remainder is 0, divisor will be the factor of dividend, right? So it means if the remainder is not 0, this divisor is not factor of the dividend. Similarly, the same concept you are going to follow here. If suppose that px is what, this is a polynomial in terms of x, you are dividing by x minus a, right? You are dividing by x minus a. So what is the zeros of this x? This is the divisor and this is your dividend. So what is the zeros of this divisor? A, right? If you put instead of x equal to a, this whole terms will be 0. So it means what? Your remainder is what? What is the remainder? Your remainder should be PA, remainder. If PA equal to 0, then x minus a is the factor of the given polynomial. I'll do the questions. We'll do some problems over here. Question number 1, check whether question number 2, I think this is exercise 2.4, exercise 2.4 NCERT textbook. I have written, check whether x plus 1 is a factor, x plus 1 is a factor of 2x cube plus x square minus 2x minus 1. It means you have to check whether this is the factor of this x plus 1 is the factor of the given polynomial or not. To check the whether this is a factor or not, first you need to calculate the remainder. If remainder is equal to 0, if you are getting remainder 0, then this will be the factor. Simple method. So what will you do? What I have told you earlier, find the zeros of the divisor. Means you are dividing this polynomial by x plus 1. Okay. If after dividing this by x plus 1 your remainder is 0, then this will be the factor. Simple method. So it means what? Remainder should be 0. So just calculate remainder only. What will do? What is the divisor? What is the zeros of x plus 1 equal to what? Minus 1. So find remainder. Remainder will be equal to what? Remainder will be equal to p minus 1. Instead of x, you need to put minus 1. Now look at here, this is the polynomial 2 into minus 1 cube plus minus 1 whole square minus 2 into minus 1. Now this minus 1 cube minus 1, it will be minus 2, minus 1 whole square plus 1. This is what? Plus 2. This is what? Minus 1. Get cancelled, right? So what is the remainder over here? Your remainder is 0. That's why x plus 1 is the factor. It means what? If you will divide this by x plus 1, this polynomial is completely divisible by x plus 1. Okay, completely divisible means what? You are going to get remainder 0. One more question. Check whether question number 2, second part. Check whether x plus 2 is a factor of x cube plus 3x square plus x plus 1. We have to check whether x plus 2 is the factor of the given polynomial or not. Again, find the remainder. Remainder will be, to find the remainder, we need to find the zeros of divisor. What is the divisor over here? X plus 2. So 0 of divisor will be what? Minus 2. This is what? Px. So remainder will be what? Remainder will be equal to p minus 2. It means what? Instead of x, just you have to put minus 2. Okay. Now it will be minus 2 cube plus 3 minus 2 whole square plus minus 2 plus 1. Now it will be minus 8 minus 2 whole square. 4 3 are 12. This is what? Minus 2 and this is what? 1. Now it will be 12 minus 8 minus 2 minus 10. 12 plus 1 13. 13 minus 10. It will be what? This is not equal to 0. It means what? Therefore x plus 2 is not a factor of px of given polynomial. Okay. Now we'll go some more question. Question number 3. Find k, means value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of x square plus x minus 8. Okay, we have to find the value of k. if x minus a is a factor, it means what? If x minus 1 is the factor of the given polynomial, it means your remainder will be 0. Okay, so how to calculate the remainder? To find the remainder, you need to find the 0 of the divisor. This is the divisor. So 0 of divisor will be what? 1. It means what? You have to find the remainder. It means P1 will be equal to 0. This line is very important. Okay, if it's given in the question, this is the factor of this, so remainder will be 0. So this line is the important. We have to show that it is equal to 0. Here we can't show. The reason that you are checking it. Okay, you have to check over here. It's not given. It's not confirmed whether this is the remaining factor or not. Here it's confirmed, right? It's already given. This is the factor of this. It means your remainder will be 0. If your remainder will be 0, you can write P1 equal to 0. Now let me put over here 1 square plus 1 minus k equal to 0. Means instead of x you have to put 1. Now 1 square 1 plus 1 2 minus k equal to 0. Therefore this implies that k is equal to 2. The value of k will be 2. It means what? If you will put over here k equal to 2, this will be the factor. Now one more question. One more question. Find the value of k. Find the value of k. It's given px is equal to 2x square plus kx plus root 2. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor. This is given. In this question also it's given, already it's given the x minus 1 is the factor of the given polynomial. So factor means what? Remainder will be 0. Simple thing. So I am writing here, since you can write this sentence x minus 1, since x minus 1 is a factor of px, therefore P1 will be equal to 0. This line is very important, students. If it's given, it is the factor, so you have to write this one. Okay, now just put instead of x equal to 1. So 2 into 1 square plus k into 1 plus root 2 equal to 0. Okay, now this will be 2 plus root 2 plus k equal to 0. So k will be equal to minus 2 plus root 2 in the bracket. Okay, this is the value of k. This is the minus sign. One more question. Factorize. Question number 4. Factorize 12x square minus 7x plus 1. Already I think you have done in 8th standard. This is the middle term splitter. You have to split the middle term. How to split, that is the important. What we do, this is what you need to find AB. AB means what? A is the coefficient of x square. Okay, sorry, AC. You need to find AC. A means what? Coefficient of x square. B means what? Coefficient of x. C means what? 8. 1. Now multiply 12 into 1. How much we get in 12? Now you need to find a factor of 12 in such a way. The addition of that factor should be minus 7. Addition of that, so many factors are possible over here. 2 into 6 you can write. Minus 2 into minus 6 you can write. 3 into 4 you can write. Minus 3 into minus 4 you can write. Right? Okay. So if you add 6 and 2, it will be 8. But this is the minus 7. So 3 and 4. 3 plus 4 7. Right? So instead of 7 you can write 3 plus 4. So what will you do? These two are the same. There is no difference in these two. Okay. 12x square minus 3x minus 4x plus 1, right? So instead of minus 7 you can write minus 3 minus 4. Minus 3 minus 4 is what? Minus 7. Now take common 3x, 4x minus 1, minus 1 common, 4x minus 1, right? So now you have two terms over here. This is the first term and this is the second term. In both the terms 4x minus 1 is the common. 4x minus 1. So 4x minus 1 is the common. Now it will be 3x minus 1. This is the factors of the given quadratic equation. This is the quadratic equation. Quadratic polynomial. Now the next one more question. 2x square. Question number 4, second part. 2x square plus 7x plus 3. So this is also quadratic polynomial. We have to factorize. What will you do? You need to multiply this 3 into 2, 3 into 6, Now find the factor of 6 in such a way. The addition of that factor, okay, the addition of that factor should be 7. How many? 2 into 3 possible, 1 into 6 possible. But the addition of these two factors is what? 5. The addition of these two factors are what? 7. We want 7 over here. So you can write 2x square plus 6x plus x plus 3. Now take common. Now make the group of 2. We have total 4 terms right over here. So make the group of 2. It will be 2x common over here. So it will be x plus 3. Now here nothing is common. So 1 you will take, x plus 3. Now we have 2 terms right there. Okay guys, we have 2 terms over here. First term, second term. Now in the both the terms x plus 3 is the common. So you can take x plus 3 common and it will be 2x plus 1. This is the factors of the quadratic polynomial. Now one more question. We are going to use the remainder theorem to factorize cubic polynomial. That's very important. We are going to factorize. Question number 5. Factorize x cube minus 2x square minus 2x plus 2. Factorize by applying by factor theorem. You have to apply the factor theorem. You know, factor theorem means what? How to do it? Just find nothing is means we have to factorize it by applying factor theorem. So how to apply this? This is the value of 2. You need to write the all factors of 2. Suppose that here 12 is given. So you need to write all the factors of 12, right? What are the factors of 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, 12 itself. So what is the factor of 2 over here? 1, 2. We take plus minus. Okay. So what we do, we are going to apply the trial and error method. For which value of x, you have to take these two values, okay, plus 1, 4 values, plus 1, minus 1. If for plus 1 and minus 1, this polynomial is not 0, then you need to proceed for the next value, plus 2 or take minus 2. Then what we'll do, it means what, this is what fx, this is the polynomial x. So first I am going to find f1, okay, f1. Let me check f1, means we are putting the value of x equal to 2. X is equal to 1. So 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square minus 2 into 1 plus 2. Okay, now it will be 1 minus 2. This is what? This is what? This is also minus 2 plus 2. This is not equal to 0. You can check. Now I am going to take x is equal to minus 1. Minus 1. So f minus 1. This is a trial and error method. Minus 1. So it will be minus 1 cube minus 2 minus 1 whole square minus 2 minus 1 plus 2. It will be what? It will be, this value will be equal to, this minus x is given, minus x. So, I'm sorry, this is the minus x, so minus 1 will come over here. Let me check for this, for the value of x is equal to 1, whether it's 0 or not. So, 1 cube, 1 minus 2, this is what? Minus 1, this is what? Plus 2. I think this is the 0, right? So, it will be, for the value of x is equal to 1, this whole polynomial equal to 0. It means what? It means x, this implies that x minus 1 is the factor of this polynomial, right? It means x minus 1 is the factor. The reason is that this is the divisor. What is the zeros of this divisor? 1. I am finding remainder over here. What is the remainder we are getting? 0. It means x minus 1 is the factor of the given polynomial. If add x is equal to 2, this whole polynomial is 0, then x minus 2 is the factor of the given polynomial. If any polynomial is 0 for x is equal to minus 2, then bring minus 2 this side. So x plus 2 will be the factor of that polynomial. Okay. So add x is equal to 1, this whole polynomial is 0. So x minus 1 is the factor of the given polynomial. Now what we'll do, I am going to apply long division method, okay, to find the other two factors. This is the cubic polynomial. So how many roots you will get? There will be total 3 roots, right? In quadratic polynomial, how many roots we get? Roots means the value of x. How many roots we get in quadratic polynomial? 2 roots, right? Here how many roots we are going to get? 3 roots. This is a cubic polynomial. How many roots you got over here? 1. X is equal to 1. 1 root you got, 1 value you got. Now we need to find one more. So how to do? We need to divide this cubic polynomial by this linear, okay, by x minus 1. So do one thing, take x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Attention here, look at here, it's very important, and you have to learn how to divide this you have to apply the long division method. So how to do the division of two polynomials. Now what I think once I have discussed with you how to you have, this is the dividend, right, and this is the divisor. So you need to take the highest power value from the dividend. Which is the highest power value of dividend? X cube, right? Take over here, write down x cube. Now divide this x cube. This term belongs from dividend. Okay, this is the highest power value from the dividend. Now take the highest power value from the divisor. What is the highest power value from the divisor? X. Divide x cube by x. How much you will get? X square, right? Both like terms. So exponents 3 minus 1. This is 1, and this is you can apply law of exponents. 3 minus 1. So x square. So you need to write your x square. Generally, how to do? See, if you are dividing 8 by 3, so 3 2 just 6. Here 2 means what? This is the quotient, right, and this is the divisor. We multiply quotient and divisor, right? We multiply quotient and divisor. Then we get this value. Here we don't. Here we know the table of 3. Here we don't know the table of x minus 1. So this is the method, to find this quotient value. So now what will you do? You need to multiply this with x square. So x square with x square with x, it will be x cube. Now x square with minus 1, it will be minus x square. Now after that, what we do over here? Subtract, right? 8 minus 6 2. Here same thing. We are going to subtract minus. This is the plus sign. So it will be minus. This is the minus sign. So it will be plus. Now this will get cancelled. Now this sign you will not consider. You are going to consider this sign. So minus 2 plus 1, it will be minus x square. Minus x square minus x. Right? Now which is the highest power value from over here? Minus x square. So you need to divide minus x square by the highest power value. You need to take the highest power value from the divisor. So take x. It will be what? Get cancelled. Minus x. Right? Minus x. Now multiply. Again you have to multiply minus x with x minus 1. So minus x with x, it will be minus x square. Minus x with minus 1, it will be plus x. Now again subtraction. So this is the minus, it will be plus. This is what? Plus, it will be minus, get cancelled. Minus x, minus and minus, it will be minus 2x, and this will be plus 2. Now again, this is what? Minus 2x. So you need to, this is the highest power value, minus 2x divided by x, right? So get cancelled, minus 2. So minus 2 you have to write here. So minus 2, multiply minus 2 with this value, means with the divisor. So minus 2 multiplied with x, minus 2x, minus 2 multiplied with minus 1, it will be plus 2. Now subtraction, this is the minus, it will be plus, this is the plus, this is minus, get cancelled. What is the remainder over here? 0. It means what? X minus 1 is the factor. Already I have this, already we have proved over here. Already we have checked x minus 1 is the factor of the given polynomial. So how to write? It will be x minus 1 into x square minus x minus 2. This is the linear polynomial. This is what? Quadratic polynomial. Now we can factor. This is what? This is the value of px. Value of px means this value. Okay. This is the px means what? This value. This polynomial. Now you can factorize this minus, okay, x square minus x minus 2 by splitting the middle term. So this is the way, this is the way to apply the, to find the quotient of a polynomial. If you are dividing the polynomial by a divisor. Thank you so much.